Monica! I don't want to see you back here until—
It wasn't—
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No,
Why is she so aggressive? She will—
wait!
Huh? Who do you think you are telling me— wait a sec. So, you're bringing—
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one
Of course. How you run your kitchen
overworked.
But Philmont can do the—
Monica, back inside, now!
Huh?
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you! Come on, we have work to do!
Wow! What a horrible person!
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again. Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer. Ever since she took the job, one guy—
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't deserve to be a chef.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula— Savannah is— Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their— And that's why I'm here.
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now. Sorry. Paimon should have thunked before she spoke.
Oh, no. And besides, I don't really think Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult—
Paimon will join you, 'cause this is—
Guys, it's fine. A really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosula's tavern. Her name is— sorry to interrupt. This is—
Monica's the one
our head chef has been a little
All right.
Thank you for A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did—
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't—
Oh, Paimon totally gets— Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper. Find Escoffier.
Escoffier? Could this mean—
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway.
So, who is this Escoffier, anyway?
Well, for starters, she recreated the legendary Gâteau de Boer. Safe to say.
Gâteau de Boer? That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell—
Well, but none of the chefs
The Fortress of Mirapede.
Well, you're right. The quantity of the Escoffier didn't have to—
So that's what happened. Paimon still thinks it's really unfair.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Mom, it's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the solution is just get the old one back.
Well—
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove! You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then, you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom! What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to—
Yes, Chef.
then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you...
Yes, chef!
Excuse that.
Waiting to be served?
Oh, no.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always this busy here?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef. Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer...
Wait, take these home with you. We can't...
Oh,
For what?
Firmont.
He's the chef that felt he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take...
Hey, I heard that, Navia! I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
So, you two must be the world-famous traveler and her companion, Paimon, yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, so you know us already.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are... But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that. Besides, I'm the one who...
What?
Well,
That's...
honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, Fiamar and the others probably think this of...
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcut...
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're...
Oh, Monica. I can't believe... Unbelievable! I won't see...
Wait, so now she's...
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Wait, she looks like... Is that Escoffier?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
But, please.
what the heck?
Get up, Monica! If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot...
Sibin!
That's some...
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference.
Oh,
Gosh, that's pretty strict.
I mean, we all knew that these days, whenever... And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own, that banquet was a...
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Produced from an extract of the Lumi...
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a...
They also... Unfortunately...
Everyone knows that, but you took all the blame. And now look at you.
What are you trying to say?
Oh.
Besides...
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as... So, you...
What happened to you?
You made me your...
Whoa. Sounds like someone...
My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your...
That's...
What happened?
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see some...
Fanasium?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that
The traditional way? That can only mean one thing.
That's right! I'm talking, of course, about...
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, Modeste and Savelli, the cooking contest would decide...
Huh. Sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new... And indeed...
Reintroduce...
What say you, Escoffier?
Sure. Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Boer to me.
What? The Codex de Boer?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Boer. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary...
Present and former.
What do you want, that old...
I want your
I'm sorry.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original Codex?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift, to thank Escoffier for her years of...
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue. And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Boer, per the recipe in the Codex. Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in or out?
You sound surprisingly confident. All right then, let's see how much I hope you
Believe me.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendre.
So...
Well, I got his...
Escoffier only picked up... Okay, that's one cake.
Oh, that? Well, back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored foreign... For instance, legend has it that so rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16... Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hotel de Boer, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius. And over...
Paimon's heard this kind of story before.
What? No, of course not. cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant... Anyway, never mind, set. And that was it. Even then it's...
Oh!
Yes, well...
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Bourg they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Wait, really? Why though? Didn't that recipe make it into the codex?
It did, but like I said, so as for why we get...
Oh!
Hey now, it might not be the original. Just think.
Anyway, before I...
Could it be...
Well, it may be from her.
What?
Who knows? We could spec... It means besting her in this bake-off, and then getting her to explain however much she's changed since we worked together. I believe...
Well,
Let's not get... Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself. But I'd prefer to play it safe if I can find a couple of assistants in time.
Well, that's easy. The 3...
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an
oh, count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it. I'll show you what I'm made of.
confident. I like it. Alright, let's start with some elementary meat.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in you... looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients. A kind of special food processor I got but this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't...
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. I've never seen anything this weird before. Cool.
And done. These are the flavor compounds extract...
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next?
Absolutely. I'll demonstrate again. Slowly and carefully. That didn't count. And voila! Now it's your turn. Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse. But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? You got almost perfect results on your first try. Oh, well, Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel de Bour's current menu. That's right. How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Choose. Look at that! with the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
6 points.
What?
That's 6 out of 100.
What?
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating. By that logic,
Aww.
Me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macaroni.
So you went from 12.
Aw.
Now to the final dish.
So,
This is our last hope.
8 points.
darn. That's barely higher than what we got.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one a point.
What? How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen. I can really taste the grace of this.
Hey, you made that last part up. No way did you taste it.
Well, it looks like I lost fair.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that's still...
Chef Escoffier,
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bourg, right?
And you...
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me.
Yeah.
The fact is,
Firma,
I... Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Firma?
I can't...
Do it again! Again! Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica, when did you get here?
Probably because you were all But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how...
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing
Oh, come on.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horror.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter...
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it.
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out.
So now,
Oh, man.
the more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
how can you give up so easily, Firma? And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your...
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Maybe Savannah was right.
Dad.
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some... I will win this contest, and after that...
But
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing.
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Actually, I thought maybe I could help.
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to.
You do this?
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for
I know, but it's all. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure.
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get a...
Great! Spina spawn.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the fine... That's not a bad idea, actually.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
Why, Savannah? Why? Oh, nothing. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full... Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah we were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little... Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief. Well, I mean... And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is... I wonder, yes. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks every turn, and with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his people started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste and that was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to one rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends. Unlikely. It's a popular... Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like... Really? Well...
It's cooking contest day! To the Hotel de Bourg!
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest!
Mesdames et messieurs,
Savannah?
Monica? Huh.
in the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where the labels will be placed out of sight.
As one of the judges...
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, Traveler, it's even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse! Gaspar! Get to work! Do not disappoint me!
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think. Yeah! A little administration! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Ja! Yeah! Yeah! That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors. What are you doing, Escoffier? Your team's waiting on you.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, Traveler!
The balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Alphonse! What are you playing at? Not how I want you to do it! Stop working around and do it again!
Yes, chef!
Oh, tension in the rank.
gotta focus on my own dish.
What do you think?
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor profile...
Both of you! Make like an egg and beat it! I'll do it myself!
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time working alone?
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg. I was just exercising caution. I had to make sure everything was perfect.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
We both made the same...
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet.
This is a masterclass in how to make gâteau de bois.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10, only because the...
Huh?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and already this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this gâteau...
How exciting!
Not just the sugar...
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she...
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first...
What? It's... Savannah?
No! That's impossible!
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Well, someone's a sore loser. It was Vanishem's. Isn't it more likely that a scoff...
You take...
Judges,
That's enough! As head chef, or rather, Savannah. If you want the codex...
Escoffier!
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him through.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over, and I won. That means you owe me...
Look, Savannah, you... but only on the
Fine. So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished business you'd like to leave in my hands?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But...
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, fine.
Escoffier?
The Codex de Boer!
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah!
It's alright. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the codex would solve
No.
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening.
I knew.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen.
But why?
our best guess is...
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking con-
Huh, about that.
Leone and...
Well, how is...
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my
is it really that...
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it, or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
I'm sorry. I was forced. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I already accept whatever's going on.
Food safety.
But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no... But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to...
This is crazy!
I know. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up? Firstly, it's not like I got a... So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything.
You mean...
Oh, well, I'm not. You should tell Vanisham. Good. Now, back to Savannah.
I have.
What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be. But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still, as head chef, it's easy. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over.
Yeah,
Thinking back on it,
She wants to prove that she can, but after countless, and at some point along.
Adding Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain why. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Oh, for goodness.
Of course. Seeing how
There's still one. She might not be on the same level.
You'd think so, but.
New head chef, you say?
I wonder.
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm go-
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. So let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll...
In that case, I'll go and update.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
Oh, nice! Macarons or...
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year they migrate long distance. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas, but what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, so the truth is that leadership, with, I guess, cooking is a science, not magic. Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I and come.
Why are we here so check on her? Why? What happened? Oh no, Escoffier!
I'm fine. Just need to get some more. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but...
Coffee.
Key ingredient in fine dining.
Hello! What can I get for you? Sure thing. We're here to go. Huh?
Coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up on your... Wait, what?
I'll save it for whenever and I'll... Yeah?
Escoffier! Have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No, not since yesterday. Why? What's wrong?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing. So, I dropped only to find an empty house with the doors wide open. I left Alphonse and the others to keep... If she's not here, then where could she be?
Boss, Escoffier, bad news.
Alphonse? You're supposed to...
We were, but then, just after you left, we found...
Oh, look...
Wait a second. This feels... Of course! From the Codex! They're all places that... Yeah, but... I don't understand.
The Codex de Bord?
Seriously?
Ugh.
Hold on.
It was you. It sounds like a threat letter.
Retrieve the... So the cooking
She's...
Ugh, this... First, we thought that Savannah for...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two to... Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your group.